already, together with Hammersmith and Fulham, were the first two councils in the country to refuse to sign the STP.
Thank you very much, and it's a real pleasure to be here tonight and to see so many of you, in your hundreds, willing to brave the cold and fight for our local hospitals and our local NHS. Anne was right when she said that this campaign requires stamina. And it has been going on a long time. Virtually all my time as Leader of Ealing Council, we've been fighting these proposals. And, it's over 5 years that we've been fighting. And it's been a difficult and a tough fight. And there was a time when we tried to take legal action back in 2013, when I looked to Hammersmith and Fulham Council and got no help. And I have to say, it's fantastic that I've been able to work with Steve and the current Labour administration here at Hammersmith and Fulham to defend both Charing Cross and Ealing hospitals. And working together on whatever it is, Steve and I have been very busy working on helping the child refugees in the Calais camp. Whatever it is, Steve and I have worked as a team, and it has been an absolute pleasure to work with Steve and to work with all of you. I really want to congratulate everybody on all that they have done, because it has been a long and a hard battle. And I can see the Ealing Save Our NHS at the back there, and some you're at the front, and come rain or shine, year in, year out, we've been campaigning to save our hospitals. And let me just tell you a little bit about the process that Steve and I had the misfortune to be part of when the NHS effectively tried to bounce us into signing this STP document. So there's been this general view that people cannot see these documents, that they're secret, it's all been done kind of in a very rushed and also secretive way. And let me tell you, even though Steve and I were meant to be given the documents and be part of the process of signing these off, we didn't actually see them till the day before we were meant to sign them off. And frankly, it was a joke. We probably spent far too much of our lives that we'll never get back trying to get hold of these documents, and then when we got hold of them, actually reading them and finding out that, frankly, notwithstanding everything we'd been told, they were just shaping a healthier future, dressed up in different clothes. And frankly, when I saw all that, and it's clear as day, and sadly, both Ealing and Charing Cross are in the firing line, there was no way on earth that I was going to sign up to those STP plans. And so, it's always better to be part of a team. And Steve and I spent a lot of time on the phone in those 2 days, but we were determined that we were going to stand up for our residents, we were going to stand up for our local NHS services and our hospitals, and while ever those STPs talked about closing Ealing and Charing Cross, there was no way that we were ever going to sign up to them. And that remains the same. And the arguments haven't changed. The arguments are exactly as they were 4 or 5 years ago. The kind of claim, the ludicrous claim, that Ealing and Charing Cross A&Es have being saved is a joke. Run by, with all due respect to GPs on the panel here, those A&Es, as they're so called, within a local hospital, will effectively be urgent care clinics run by GPs, no blue light ambulances, and no anaesthetists, no intensive care units, nothing that we as the general public would understand an A&E should be. So let's not have any of this nonsense that the A&Es have been saved. We know that they haven't, and we have to keep up that fight. Now, I'm really, really grateful for your offer from Hammersmith and Fulham to come and fight to protect Ealing, because if you look in the STP, we're earmarked for closure around 2018, and basically, as Dr. Hotus has said, this is driven by finance, this is driven by the Treasury, and frankly, the axe is over Ealing and Charing Cross, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy if we don't fight back. Now, if those closures of those two A&Es go ahead, we all know the kind of disaster that happened when Hammersmith and Central Mid A&Es closed. The worst performing A&E results in the country was what happened at Northwick Park and other hospitals that took the knock-on effect of those two closures. It is utter madness to consider closing Ealing and Charing Cross when we already have this huge increase in our population and this increase in demand. Effectively, if that happened, there would be 3 London boroughs, Brent, Ealing and Hammersmith, without an A&E. That's a city the size of Leeds without an A&E. That is just madness, and it can't be allowed to happen. So we have, in the past, taken the legal route back in 2013 in council on our own. As I've said, we're now working with Hammersmith and Fulham together. We've been exploring legal options. We've written 2 joint CCGs about 3 weeks ago now. It was with a pre-legal action letter. And so we're going to continue to explore every option, every single option that we possibly can find to protect our hospitals, protect our NHS, and we'll do it together, and we'll continue the fight. I'm sure that if we show the stamina that we've shown so far, we will be successful. Thank you very much.